No, I thought about it.
The finance policy with their car.
I think Green Day's probably pretty well you could find Quinn Grimes on your team because he has such a dynamic skill set.
That free throw no good. And Woodward.
Talk about players who impact winning. Draymond. Getting ready for the Warriors. Thomas, he's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Times. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Moody. And Hield is subbed in for Schroeder. And Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Bol. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. Thomas, that's good. And all the defensive first-team selection last season for MP. Grant, what's that tell you about him as a player?
Well, it tells me he's all about. Not the glamorous side of the game. It's all about grit and taking a challenge on a nightly basis.
Here's Shepard. Şengün's no good. Green against Thomas. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside easy. An open look for Smith. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Inside. Here's Thomas. Nice one-handed slam right there.
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Smith with it. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
And here's Thomas from the arc. It's held in by Houston. Here's Shepard. He's watched by Kuminga. To the wing, right side. Easy. Buries it from 3.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Now here's Curry. Thomas outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas has got 10 points in the quarter. Man, how about the start to MVP's career, Grant? Winning finals MVP last year.
Yeah, well, the last time we saw him, MP was lifting the Larry O'Brien and Bill Russell trophies. MP finished that first year in style. Let's see what he got going on.
Now here's Thomas. 23 points in the game. And the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Şengün. Outside easy. Şengün, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Easton. The Warriors pull it in. Thomas has got 9 rebounds now. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Ain't no minute, ain't no time, up.
And here's Green from the arc. The shot off that time. Slams it in one-handed.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
You guys are going a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great play on each end.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Warriors ahead, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drop. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that... Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Wiggins and Kuminga to forward. A lot of bounce there. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Thomas in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And for the very first time in his career, last season, MP cracks the All-NBA first team. That's a big deal, Grant.
Yo, no doubt. All-Star is nice, but when you're in that first five, number one at your position, that is top of the line.
You know, for all the accolades going Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by Houston. Outside for Green. Eason, pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Şengün, a screen on Hield. And here's Green from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Smith with the rebound.
I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Green against Hield. The three ball. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got rebound number 11. And last season, MP did something that only a few of the all-time greats have done. Randy won the MVP award as a rookie.
But, B.A., there can be some bias against rookies among the voters. Some of them don't like picking a rookie for MVP. But MP's year was way too good to ignore.
Here's Eason. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Gets stolen by Hield. Here we go, one-on-one. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 14. Outside Eason. The three, Smith. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. 1:57 left in the third quarter here. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Thomas has got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Eason. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first half line is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Kuminga. Podziemski comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Stephen Curry. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Green. Now Thompson defending. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Rockets in 5th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Eason. Rockets trail by 14. just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throwing down.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Pass to Thomas. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Thomas passes to Green. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. To the paint. Thompson left side. Second shot opportunity. Count the basket.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Rockets. Todd's checked in for Shepherd. Thompson, no good on the free throw. The Warriors lead by 10. Green, the pass to Thomas. Left side, Podziemski. Şengün against Thomas. And he breaks it down with a 2-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Todd, covered by Schroeder. Şengün, a screen on Schroeder. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard and doing his job out there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that.
Thomas, he's checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jones. Wiggins, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Schroeder. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Bol. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Shepherd in for Thompson. Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green out there with Shepherd. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's Thomas for 3. Rockets with a rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Knocks it loose. Kuminga against Eason. Kuminga, the pass to Thomas. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 16. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Stephen Curry. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Thomas, that's good. And as you know, MP racked up his 4th All-NBA selection, but the coveted first-team spot still eludes him.
I mean, you have to be the best of the best to get first team. But that's something MP gets closer to every year. He's not done yet in terms of his upward trajectory.
Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle. Here's Curry. Pass to Thomas. Takes the 3. That's a 3 for Golden State.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, yeah, you have to have that killer instinct.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. To the paint. 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Releases. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Warriors lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort. Oh,
amazing!
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for fourth most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, next up on the list is Harden. And just like Harden, he is a determined scorer. When he gets on a roll, the defense is almost helpless.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
With the announcement of Rookie of the Year, MP now has higher expectations than ever on his potential.
Yeah, that's one award that says as much about what you might do as what you have done. It's an honor, but believe me, it comes with a lot of people expecting a lot out of you.
Golden State with the ball. Pass to Curry. Fires for three. No luck on that one. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Wins pay the bills, baby. It ain't always going to be that easy, MP. Second shifts is always harder than the first.
For dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get soggy?
I got an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
Oh, that's a good idea. I might have to do that myself.
He's about to tear it up.
Every game is a new day, MP.
Looking good, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Doris Burr, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table.
Yeah. I remember, you know, I remember we were standing behind the mall, I was saying one more time, we were standing on side, I was like, look at the nigga, I told him.
Hey, you, right now.
Kevin. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage.
Here we go.
And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
It'll be the Suns off the tip. Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team. That if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
And it feels like MP has gotten his teammates to buy in. They all understand that protecting home turf, if you're going far in this league, you have to get out of your comfort zone and do some damage on the road.
Shot clock at 3. That's tipped. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. They've got Bradley Beal, Nick Richards out there at Bowl. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Thomas in at the point guard. And some question marks for Zion Williamson, the Pelicans moving forward, Shams. What is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. And I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williamson?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. If we see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs, that's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Booker outside. Thomas is screen on McCollum. Booker from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 6.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
There's the pick. Wide open look here for Murray. From downtown. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, for the Suns, give them credit. They've stuck to their plan here early on. Playing their brand of basketball, they're showing everyone they have the potential to be even better.
Back to Booker. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
McCollum against Bol. McCollum outside. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game. Who will be recognized as the best of the best? Angelica Thomas. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
Here's Thomas. Takes it inside.
Well, guys, I think we have our drive of the night.
And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your... like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin. I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Williamson. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around. The rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. For 3, Booker. Pelicans with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Thomas outside, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nishi's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Suns, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. From deep, Thomas. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of fall.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's obviously lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the first one drops.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Alvarado. 11 points last game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Suns.
Number 21, Tyus Jones.
To the wing right side. Pass to Williamson.
I'm having what you call a bad moment.
Booker against McCollum. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Screen by Bull. Here's Jones. And it's all evened up.
Oh, that little floater, such a big part of Tyus Jones's game.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Booker against McCollum. Pull from the top of the key. No good from Booker.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to play.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
We need some energy out there, MP. You're up.
Pelicans shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. They've got Herbert Jones. Jose Alvarado is out there with Brown. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Booker outside. Outside Thomas. Shoots over Alvarado. Suns keep it alive. It's tipped. throws it down. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Nick Richards.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jose Alvarado. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And that one misses. New Orleans leading by 3. Murray outside. Pass to Olynyk. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Thomas. Here's Richards. Ball with it. Takes the 3. Nice shot off that time.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, his...
So it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They're leading 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You know, for the Pelicans, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Tyus Jones. Bradley Beal is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Richards in at the center.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really...
And timeout called by Billy Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Once again, give me a big round of applause for your Pelicans dance team.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Bull. And stolen by Murray.
Suns foul.
Tyus Jones is checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Number 21, Tyus Jones.